Alright, so what's up guys? Jacob from sensefeed.com. Just wanted to do a real quick video on some content around goals and just the amazing magic behind deliberately setting down your intention of what your goals are and kind of over the long haul watching how they manifest. And I don't mean manifest in some spiritual, secretive type of esoteric way, but just knowing what you want and then letting that kind of work itself out. I think there's something really amazing in that. So I want to share with you some really personal goals that I've had over the last couple of years. This is unscripted. I haven't, wrote down exactly what I'm going to talk about, as I usually don't. It's just coming off the top. But I'm going to share with you. So maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I was working a 9-to-5 job, and I used to wake up every morning about 20 minutes early, really just to write my goals down. I would write these affirmations and goals down on paper and kind of just honor where I wanted to be in life, even though I wasn't there yet, at the same time honoring where I was. So it was really kind of inspiring to look back and see how my goals have kind of, the more intrinsic, the more internal, humble, modest, soul-style, rewarding goals, how those kind of came to fruition, and some of the materialistic ones did not yet. And I think it's kind of awesome. So right now I no longer wake up every morning and write a list of goals, but what I do is I do some journaling, and I write my highest goal, or my purpose, or my mission, or my intent, whatever you want to call it. I write that down every day. So this is my journal. I actually just got a new one. This is my last journal, and if we look at for instance, here's a page right here. So highest goal on June 26th when I wrote this was to live a grateful, playful, and enthusiastic life of self-mastery while inspiring people to live more empowered lives. So I kind of remind myself each day what my highest goal is, and that has evolved since then, and it changes every day a little bit, but it's really the same. Essentially it boils down to the same stuff. So I want to take you over to these boards that I have and show you some stuff. So I put these boards up right here about when I first moved into this apartment, maybe 3 years ago, and I had a concept. This was the past, present, and future. So at the present time, when I was writing goals, I would put them on the present board, and these look like almost New Year's resolutions over here. So if we talk about health, right, it says, I am relaxed and playful and lighthearted. At the time, I was working a pretty, for me, stressful job, and I wasn't those things. And I think this was 2 years ago. There's no date on it. I think it was 2 years ago. So now I am relaxed, playful, and lighthearted for the most part. I am aware and in control of my inner state. Well, I actually crossed that out because I didn't like control all that much. I didn't like that word. But I am, for the most part, way more conscious of my inner state, what's affecting it, and all that great jazz. And at the time, I had no idea how I would become that. It wasn't like I had a clear, definitive plan of action, although I think those are great. I kind of just had faith for the time being that it would get there. Finance, it says enough money to travel freely, take time off, explore other elements of life. Again, I had no idea how I'd be able to support myself in the lifestyle that I'm living right now, but I figured it out for the time being, and I'll continue to figure it out. The awesome thing here, to really just reiterate, is that I wrote this goal down and it came true. How am I going to have enough money to travel freely and take time off? How would that happen? I have no idea, but it has happened. Relationships. I wanted to be in a long-term relationship. That happened. I'm in a long-term relationship right now. So that is pretty cool. Let's see. This was the year before. These goals right here. Yeah, this is 12/31/07. Right? Physical. I want to stretch every day. I wanted to do kickboxing once a week. So I did that. Social goals. I want to be honorable and friendly to everyone. Expand my social network with interesting people. Well, I've definitely done that, right? Career, I want to make $1 million every 6 months. You know what? I did not do that yet, and I'm glad that I didn't. I want to improve the company I used to work at substantially. Just showing up every day, really providing benefit to the company. What else? Mental. Consciously expand with developing theories. Have peace of mind in any circumstance. Well, you know what? I'm way closer to that today than I was at the time when I wrote that. And the last one that I wrote about is spiritual. Abide by the laws of the universe for success. Keep a Tantra type understanding. And those, I've become much more, I've always been spiritual, but I started meditating, and I just really see these goals, like where 3 years ago I didn't know how they would come to fruition. They're coming here. And at the bottom I wrote a little note that says, I accept full responsibility for everything in my life. It's all here because I chose for it to be. So that's a little, that was a little of a bold statement, a bit of an existentialist statement, but it's very much my philosophy, having an internal locus of control. So just while we're at this board, real quickly, I'm going to share with you another thing. I really like this one a lot. This right here says, I am on a journey that most will never take. I'm going to learn things that most will never know, that will require me to fail a lot and look dumb at times, but who I am is bigger than my need to protect my ego. And at the end of the day, I get stronger and further down the path at things that most will never do. So that is really freaking on point with where I'm at right now. I'm really on this journey. Some other cool stuff I have here. Over here, I will pass this way but once. Any good that I can do or kindness that I can show, I will not defer. I will do it now. That's pretty cool. This was just some other awesome quotes my mom sent me at the time. Some universal laws over here. Law of control, cause and effect, belief, expectation. This right here is ultimately, you know, like part of my philosophy. Every experience is a positive experience if I choose to view it as an opportunity for growth and self-mastery. If that doesn't sum up my life, I don't know what does. So that's a quick look at some goals I had, kind of cool. Some of my mind frames, and I'm just really honoring life every day and enjoying the process as the journey goes on. So that's it. I hope you guys got something out of that. And that's just a quick check-in. So enjoy the rest of your day, and pay attention to what you want your goals to be. And, you know, I encourage you to write them down. If not once a day, at least check in once a week. All right? Have a great day. Later.